Hello guys, so today we're going to be building the BNSF Fakebonnet C44-9W in Minecraft. Now this is the Fakebonnet version, so it has the BNSF logo, but I'm also building a war bonnet version, and it says Santa Fe, not BNSF. But anyway, yeah, let's get started on the tutorial. So we're going to need the stone stairs, the light gray wool, and the spruce fence gate. And once you get those items, we're going to start off by adding 3 stone stairs on the ground, like that, and upside down ones on the sides, so it looks like this. And now let's add a spruce fence gate in the middle, and open it from the back side, so it looks like this. And then on the sides, we're going to add light gray wool. And then let's add upside down stone stairs, so it looks like this. Now behind here we're going to add 3 light gray wool, so it looks like this. Now we're going to go to the middle, and we're going to make it 33 blocks long, starting on this gray wool, excluding the spruce fence gate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33. Or you can just go back by 32 blocks after this. So it's like this. And then on the back, we're gonna, not adding another block, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna turn this block, add another block underneath, add 2 blocks on the sides of that. So it's a 3x2. I actually just noticed that it's not called a 2x3. This is actually a 3x2. So it looks like that. And they're going to add 1 up here on both sides, so it looks like this. And then let's add upside down stone stairs on the sides of that. And now let's add light gray wool on the sides here behind, so it looks like that. And let's add another in the middle there. And we're going to do that on both sides. And now let's add upside down stone stairs behind here, and let's make it so it is 5 blocks long, and we're going to do that on both sides, so it looks like this. And then above all the upside down stone stairs we just added, we're going to add light gray wool. And now we're going to work in between here, and actually just gotta see something. Alright, so we're going to need the black wool and the nether brick wall, and we're going to add nether brick walls on both sides there, and, on the front and back. Then we're going to add a black wool, then 2 nether brick walls, then a black wool, 2 nether brick walls, a black wool, and another brick wall. And then we're gonna have to fill in the rest with black wool. And it should be about 10 blocks long, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it should be 10 on both sides, like this. And once that's done, we're gonna grab the cyan terracotta, and we're gonna add a black wool in the middle here. So it looks like this in the middle. So we're actually not gonna be doing this detail. I'm actually starting to use slabs in the middle, but I didn't do that for this train, so we're just gonna leave it at black wool. And now let's add cyan terracotta on the outsides, so it looks like this. And once that's done, we're gonna grab the dark oak fence gate and the birch fence gate, and we're gonna add a birch fence gate in this remaining block, and we're gonna do that on both sides, so it's like this. Now let's grab the dark oak fence gate, and on both sides we're gonna add an open one going into here, so it looks like this. And now let's add more in between here. But this time it's not going to be sideways and open. We're just going to add normal ones. And now let's grab the hoppers. And we're going to add hoppers going onto the cyan terracotta blocks like this. And once we finish that, we're going to grab the light gray wool, and we're going to fill in this middle part in here, these 10 blocks down here, 3 blocks wide, with the light gray wool. And on the outside of the light gray wool blocks, we're actually going to add upside down stone stairs, so it looks like this. And now let's grab the stone slab, and we're going to add some stone stairs on the cyan terracotta blocks. And they're just going to be right side up, so they look like this. And remember how we did the hoppers onto the cyan terracotta? Well, on these stairs we just added, we're going to add upside down ones going onto these stairs, like we did with the hoppers on the cyan terracotta a bit. So it looks like this. Now this wheel is actually this wheel design is starting to fade out because I've been doing a lot of weird axles. So I do this other wheel design, and I've been using it quite a lot. And I'm pretty sure it started with the CSX ST70AH, those extra weird ones. And now let's grab the stone slab, and above the right side upstairs, we're gonna add stone slabs. Be right back, guys. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. I tried to be as quick as I could, and anyway, let's grab the stone slab, oak slab, not the stone slab. And let's add oak slabs in a pattern that looks like this. And that's just a little stairway, to get up in real life. And I used oak slab for it because it was yellow. So I used oak for yellow. Anyway, let's grab, the stone slab and the stone stairs. And let's grab the daylight detector too, actually. And, let's see, on the right side, you see these 10 black wools. We're gonna add 10 stone slabs outside above these stone stairs like that were upside down. On the right side, we're only gonna do, stone slabs we're gonna do 2 on both sides. And on the front, we're gonna add another, so it's 3. And then let's see, next we're gonna do 2 upside down ones on the sides. And that should leave it with just this middle block, which is actually gonna be an opened birch fence gate. So we're gonna add it and open it so it looks like that. And that's what we're gonna wanna do. Now in these remaining blocks, we're actually gonna add daylight detectors. And we're actually gonna do more details there, but which will require removing the daylight detectors, but we'll do all that later. On the left side, it's actually gonna be left alone, as well as the back on the right, but on the front, there's gonna be a bell and a few birch fence gates, but we don't need to worry about that right now because, well, I just want to save it for later, honestly. Now let's grab the acacia slab, and above that spruce fence gate here, we're going to add an acacia slab. And on the back, we're actually going to grab the stone slab, and we're going to add 3 right here, and one sticking out like that. And let's also add 3 on the front here, like that, but back there a little bit like that. And now let's grab the tripwire hook, dark oak slab, dark oak fence gate, acacia buttons, levers, and stone brick slabs. And we'll start with the front by adding a dark oak slab for the coupling, tripwire hooks on the sides, and underneath the tripwire hooks we're going to add opened dark oak fence gates, as well as a sideways one in between. And on the back, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add acacia buttons on the sides. Instead of a dark oak slab, it's going to be a stone brick slab. And underneath the slab, it's going to have a lever. But the dark oak fence gates and the tripwire hooks stay the same. And it should look like this. And once that's done, let's see, let's grab the acacia slab and the oak slab. And on the back, we're going to add 2 oak slabs on the sides here, like that, and acacia slabs back here, like this. And now we're going to grab the red wool, and let's add 5 red wool on the front part there, like that. And now we're going to do some other details. So let's grab the oak fence, red sandstone wall, oak fence gate, and the chain. And on the back, let's start with the front actually. So on the sides of this acacia slab, we're going to add red sandstone walls, like this, with oak fences above. And on the sides of those oak fences, we're going to add another. And we're going to add some on the sides of these stone stairs, like that. And we're going to add more oak fences above that one, just one, like that. And then this last block is going to get an oak fence gate. Now let's add a sideways chain in the middle here, so it looks like this. And now let's do the back. So it's just going to require the oak fence. It's really simple. So we're just going to add 1 on these light gray walls on the sides. Then we're going to add 2 here. We're going to add 1 on the top, on the sides, like that. And we're going to add 2 in here, so it looks like that. And that's it for the back. It's quite simple. And now let's grab the oak fence for another detail. And on these light gray walls on the sides here, on the front, we're going to add oak fences. And we're going to add more up here as well. On the back, we're going to add 3 going up, like this. And then let's grab the yellow carpet, like this, and add it on the oak fences. So it looks like that. And now let's grab the birch fence gate, and let's go to the right side. Now let's go to the wheels on the front. Now find this middle stone slab here. On either sides of it, we're going to replace those daylight detectors with birch fence gates. And right click the fence gates so they don't like open like this. You want them to look like this. And let's remove this very back daylight detector too. That will be the bell, but it will have to go later for now. Because it has to go on a block that we haven't quite placed yet, so we'll do that when we get it done. For now, we'll just remove the daylight detector. So the spaceport. And now let's grab the red wool, and on the sides we're going to add red wools, like that. And now let's grab the yellow wool. In the middle, we're going to add 3 yellow wool, so it looks like this. And now let's actually grab the smooth quartz block and the item frame. On the front, we're going to add item frames with smooth quartz blocks in them on the red sandstone walls. And I'm actually going to do the debug sticks at the end of this train. Now let's grab the oak sign, and on these red walls on the front, we're going to add oak signs. And we're also going to add more oak signs on the sides like that. And now let's grab the polished blackstone button, and let's add 3 on the yellow walls. And that's supposed to say BNSF. And this one's supposed to say Santa Fe, I believe, in this one, but it looks the same because it pretty much is the same. Now let's grab the birch button, and above this oak fence on the right side, we're gonna add an oak button. A birch button, sorry. On the left side, however, just gonna leave that alone. Now let's grab the red wool and add one in the middle here, like that. And remember that item frame with the smooth quartz block in it? We're gonna grab that back and add another on this red wool. And now let's grab the birch button and add one on this item frame there, like that. And now let's grab the acacia stairs and acacia slab. And once you get those 2 blocks, let's add acacia stairs on the sides and acacia slabs on the ends, like that. And now let's grab the red wool, and we're gonna add 2 on the sides here, so it looks like that. And on the right, we're just gonna add an oak sign right there. On the left, we're gonna add an oak sign behind this one as well. But we're also gonna grab the birch sign, and underneath this one here, we're gonna add a birch sign for a white detail. And now let's grab the acacia stairs. Let's add acacia stairs on the sides. And in the middle, we're gonna add 3 more red wool. And now let's grab the acacia button, and let's add 3 behind there, like that. And let's grab the acacia fence gate and add one on this left stairs right here. We couldn't add it anywhere else because of the war bonnet stuff, like the oak signs and the polished blackstone buttons, like that. And now let's add a 3x3 of red wool on both sides actually. Now on the right side, we're going to add 2 acacia buttons on the bottom blocks there. On the left, we're going to add acacia buttons on all 3. And now on these back 2 on both sides, we're going to add the oak signs for the numbers. And this turn requires a lot of signs actually. Be right back, I need to do something, the same thing as last time. I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's add 3 red wool behind here, and a bit of a 2x3 or 3x2 behind here, like that. And now let's grab the acacia stairs, and we're gonna add another on both sides there, like that. And above the acacia stairs, we're gonna add 3 red wool. And let's add 3 down here as well. And that will be for the floor of the interior cab some more. And we're also going to add one up here as well. And on the top here, let's add 3 more. And let's extend that 3 blocks 3 more, so it's 4 blocks long. And let's add 3 acacia stairs. 4 on the sides here, like that. And now let's add a black stained glass block on the sides here, just one. One over there, like that. And one going in here. So there's no space here. and we'll work on the interior later. Now let's grab the acacia trapdoor, and we're gonna add in there and open it into here like that. And this stuff is a little tricky to do, but you have to add another facing the opposite direction and open it. So it looks like that. And it's also so you can't see the handle up here, and it looks ugly, but it doesn't when you add the second one. Now let's add another, opened into here, so it looks like that. Now on both sides, we're gonna add light gray stained glass panes on those blocks, so it looks like that. And now let's grab the acacia trapdoor, and on the left side, we're gonna add 2 there, and on the right, we're gonna add 2 behind here. So it looks like that, and I think I also did that on my Union Pacific AC6000 CW, but anyway, that doesn't matter at the moment. Right now, we're gonna add another acacia trapdoor in the middle block there, and there's also a lot of acacia trapdoors as well in this, but I think we're actually finished for now with them. In fact, I don't think we're using them anymore, so you can get rid of them if you want. And now let's grab the light gray wool, and let's add light gray wool blocks behind the acacia stairs on both sides. Like, not like going this way, but like in between here to fill up the holes. And on the right side, we're gonna add 4 on the bottom here. And on the left side, we're actually gonna add 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it should look like that. And let's grab the stone button. We're gonna leave 2 blocks in the front and add a stone button. Leave a block, add another stone button. And then there should be 1 block left without anything. And on the left side, above these light gray blocks, let's add stone slabs. And now let's grab the red wool, and we're gonna add 2 right here. And now this detail actually requires the orange pumpkin thing, or not requires, it has the orange pumpkin patch on the right side. So we're gonna grab the orange terracotta, acacia slab, and bedrock. And we're gonna add 2 orange terracotta on the sides there, like that. And an acacia slab on the top there. Now let's add a bedrock in the middle block there. And 1 behind there as well. And let's grab the red wool, and let's add a 2x3 behind here, or a 3x2. So there's this big roomy cabin, or cab, whatever you want to call it. And there's also the back wall as well. And on the right side, let's add another behind that. And on the left side, we're gonna add 1 more going down here, and then 2 going out here. And we're gonna add 1 right here. And now let's add acacia stairs. 1 here and here. So it looks like that. As well as 1 above that bedrock facing toward the back. And let's add a slab right here as well. On the left side, that's actually gonna be a bedrock. And then let's grab the stone slab and add a stone slab in between here, lower, and another behind here. And let's add 1 behind the stone slab in the other way, so it's the hole is filled with bedrock. And let's add another bedrock right here. And now let's grab the light gray wool, and we're gonna add 1 in between here and 2 here as well. And let's also add 1 there. And let's add 1 there, there, and there. Filling that in so there's no more holes. They're all patched with light gray wool. And now all these foreign blocks, like the slabs and the bedrock, we're gonna add light gray carpet. So from the right side, it forms a J shape, an uppercase one. So we're doing this, filling all that in with carpet. The rest of these blocks can be left alone. If you want, you can actually fill it all in with light gray carpet, but I just did this. And now on the right side, we're going to add a bedrock here and a light gray wool underneath. And on the left side, we're just going to fill in those 4 blocks with light gray wool. And we're also going to add one in the middle. And on the bedrock we just placed, let's add a light gray carpet. And you know what? We didn't even do the dark oak sign for the numbers. And we didn't do the buttons on the top of this either. So let's grab the dark oak sign, the white dye, the acacia button, and the stone button. And I'll just give you a second to get all that. You can use the pause button if you want, because I'm gonna get started now. So let's add a dark oak sign on the sides of the acacia trapdoor, and we're gonna press enter and type in our BNSF Fakebonnet number. I chose 784, but you can choose whatever you want. Oh, the Fakebonnet is also a C44-9W. Just make sure it's a C44-9W. It should have this orange patch on the side, and this should be sticking out. If you're not a big train person and you somehow came across me and you're building this, just make sure when you're choosing your number, if you are, search up BNSF Fakebonnet C44-9W and make sure it has the BNSF logo. But anyway, let's get back into the tutorial. I got a little off track. So let's grab the acacia fence gate, and let's add 2 here on the side of the orange terracotta, and open them so it's like that. And now let's grab the birch button, and underneath the bedrock on both sides, let's add birch buttons. And we're gonna add a birch button right there on the orange patch, and another over here as well. So it should look like that. And now let's grab the acacia button, which I got rid of for some reason, and the stone button, which I also got rid of for some reason. And on the front, let's add an acacia button here, and then let's add stone buttons on the sides, sideways, so they look like that. And that's what it should look like. And you know what? Keep the stone button, because we're actually going to add another one right here, and another here as well, for detail. And now let's grab the bell, and we can actually put that bell detail here now. And let's just add the bell there, like that. And actually, I'll be right back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Now we can actually do this stripe on both sides now, on the bottom. But I'm not gonna do it yet. Well, actually, no, I will. So let's grab the acacia slab, the oak slab, and the smooth quartz slab. And on the left side, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ignore what I'm doing. I was just fixing that. So now let's add an oak slab, an acacia slab, an oak slab, an acacia slab, and we can do that oak slab and acacia slab thing again. So there should be an oak slab 3 times, but in between them and after the last one there should be an acacia slab. And now we're gonna add another oak slab, and this time instead of an acacia slab, we're gonna add a smooth quartz slab. And now let's actually go to the back, and we're gonna add an oak slab, 3 acacia slabs, an oak slab, an acacia slab, an oak slab, an acacia slab. There should be an oak slab between the smooth quartz slab and the acacia slab. Now the left side was fairly simple. I'm only saying that because the right side's a bit less simple. So let's add 2 acacia slabs, the oak slab, the smooth quartz slab, the acacia slab, the oak slab, the acacia slab, the oak slab, a smooth quartz slab, oak slab, smooth quartz slab, 2 oak slabs, 2 acacia slabs, an oak slab, 2 acacia slabs, and an oak slab. And now let's grab the light gray wool and the bedrock. And let's add 3 light gray wool, 2 bedrock, a light gray wool, 2 bedrock, and then we're gonna fill the rest of the bottom in here with light gray wool. And now let's add a 3x3 of light gray wool right here, like that, as well as 2 up here. And now let's actually add 5 on the top here. And then after that, we're going to add a 4x3 like this. So that's what it looks like. And let's actually make this back block about 4 blocks tall, so add 3 blocks. And let's connect the top one over here, so it looks like that. And this is what our right side should look like. And let's actually add 3 bedrock on the back here, and then leave a block, add a bedrock. And then let's add 2 light gray wool up here, and then above this bedrock right here, add another light gray wool. And now you see the rest of these holes? All these holes can have light gray wool in the middle, and as well as these ones. And this is what it should look like now. And we'll actually fill them with what they're supposed to have later. Right now, let's grab the stone button. And let's add another stone button up here. And now let's leave a block from this birch button. Add 2 stone buttons. Leave a block, add a stone button. Leave a block, add a stone button. Leave a block, add a stone button. And we'll leave a block and add one last one right here. And then let's add, well, you see these stone buttons we placed up here? Well, the ones where there aren't this big gap here, we're actually going to add more going down to the bottom here. So it's like this. And this very back one's also going to have one in between. And now let's add 2 more down here. One up here, and one up here. And that concludes it with the stone buttons for now. I'm sorry I went kind of fast doing that step, but that's what it should look like. I'll give you time to look at that so you can finish it. You can kind of see by the 3D effect of the buttons, like that. And now let's grab the acacia stairs, and now we're going to do the BNSF logo. So let's add 2 regular facing now. Right side up acacia stairs, facing toward the back. And let's do another set of it. Then upside down ones above each other, facing toward the front. Then right side up one on the bottom, facing toward the front, and an upside down one, facing toward the back. And then 2 upside down ones, facing toward the back. So this should say BNSF, like that. And now let's do these holes. So let's grab the stone stairs, and let's add an upside down one right here, and a stone brick wall in between. And now let's grab the black stone slab, and let's add one right here, as well as 2 up here, and 2 upper ones over here as well. And I think that's it for that. Now let's grab the bedrock, and let's add 2 bedrock behind here, and above those bedrocks we're going to add light gray carpet. And now in between we're going to fill this in with light gray wool. And let's work on the left side now. So let's grab the birch button and the acacia button. And on this top block we're going to add a birch button. Alright, back. And let's add 2 acacia buttons down here as well. And let's grab the stone button and the light gray wool. And let's add 2 more light gray wool behind here, and then 2 bedrock with light gray carpet above it. And this first bedrock we're going to connect all the way down with light gray wool. Fill that in with light gray wool. That last row, you see how this is filled in the middle? We're going to add light gray wool all around it out here. Make sure there's still this gap. And let's also add a block in between here. You know, just fill this entire spot in with light gray wool so it's a lot simpler. And oh look, Sarah joined. Anyway, alright. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. So let's grab the stone button and let's add one in the middle here. And let's also add one going down like this. Now let's add a birch button underneath. And now let's actually leave 3 blocks on the stone button. Now let's add another stone button in the middle. A birch button, a stone button, a birch button, and let's actually add 2 rows of light gray wool going back here first. And then let's add a stone button, and then a birch button. And you see this last stone button? We're gonna leave a block going down and add another one down there. And remember the logo we did? We're gonna do it again, but facing the other direction this time. So it's like this. Alright, and once that's done, let's add 3 stone stairs right here, like that. And then 3 stone slabs behind it. Now let's add stone slabs on the sides. And then let's add a 3x2 or a 2x3 of stone slabs. Now let's add some on the sides. And then 3 more behind here. So it looks like that. And now let's grab the dark oak fence gate. And in this first gap, let's add a dark oak fence gate. And that's actually for the horn. Unfortunately I don't have a working one, but that's okay. Let's grab a gray concrete, or the gray concrete, and black carpet. Let's add a gray concrete in the middle here, with a black carpet above. And now let's grab the bedrock and light gray wool. And let's add 4 light gray wool on the side here, like that. And let's add 2 bedrock right here, 1 up here, 2 down here, 1 up here, a 2x2 bedrock, 1 in the middle here, and then 2 right there. And now let's add light gray wool in those holes. So I was going a little fast, but anyway. Now you see these light gray wools on the bottom. Well, let's add more up here, lining up with those ones. And let's add more light gray wool in the gaps here. And let's add black stone slabs above. And I filled in these gaps with light gray wool, so there's still some behind. And now let's connect the top here with light gray wool. And let's add 4 more up here. And now let's fill this middle part in with light gray wool. But don't put it up here. That's actually going to be a stone slab, like that. And let's grab the stone button. And let's add one up here, like that. And I'm just asking Sarah a question. And now let's grab the stone stairs, stone slab, and the black stone stairs. Now let's add stone stairs on the sides here. And let's add 3 black stone stairs on both ends. And then there should be one in the middle. That would be stone stairs. And now let's fill the rest of this in with sticking out here with stone slabs. And now let's add a upper stone slab here and one here as well. And on both sides, we're going to add sideways, upside down stone stairs. And let's also add an upside down stone stairs right here as well, in the middle. And the upside down ones on the sides. Sideways. And now let's add upside down black stone stairs. Like that. And that's what it should look like now. Now let's grab the birch fence gate, and let's add 2 wooden ones on the sides there, and 2 down here on this side. And now on both sides we're going to add the acacia button up here, and that would be for the numbers. And now let's add 2 oak fences for the yellow detail. And now let's grab the chain. Let's add a sideways chain in the middle. And now on the left side, we're actually doing a new detail that I haven't done in a while. I've done this once or twice. Now I don't do this very often, but I'm doing something new for the door banner in places where it can't be placed. Like, say there's like a button in the way or a trap door in the way or something like that. Well, that's been happening a lot recently, so in those spots, I just add an item frame with a black stained glass pane in it. And like I said, I didn't do this detail for a long time. So on the left side, we're going to add an item frame right here with a black stained glass pane in it. Now on the right side, I actually did do the door banner, which we'll do very soon. So now let's actually do the railing. So let's grab the birch fence, string, light gray carpet, and the stone stairs. And let's start on the left side. So let's leave a block here and add 2 birch fences. Leave a block, add 2. And there should be 2 at the end there. And now let's add a stone stairs. And then down here, we're going to add 2 birch fences. And keep leaving a block and adding 2. So it should be leaving a block from these oak fences, but we're actually going to connect with one in the middle here. And that's actually going to happen on both sides, but we're doing the right side in a minute. We're just going to extend those birch fences. And let's add string in between and one behind there. And let's add on all the strings and birch fences with light gray carpet. And now let's do the right side, and actually, you know what? Let's add a birch fence on this very top acacia fence gate, and add 2 more above. And now we're going to add 4 strings up here, and fill all the strings and this fence here with a light gray carpet, like that. And now let's add 2 down here, and leave a block, add 2. Leave a block, add 2. And keep doing that until it's leaving a block from this oak thing we did here, the yellow thing. And we're going to connect that on the other side too, with more fences in the middle. Now let's just add string in the middle on these top ones, top fences in between. On all the fences and string, we're going to add light gray carpet, and I think now all we have to do is just the interior cab, the door banner, and all the debug stick details, which might take a little bit. Oh, there's also another detail I forgot to do. On these 3 light gray walls on the left side, we're going to add stone buttons. And I also forgot the light on the back, so let's grab the birch button, smooth quartz block, and item frame. Outside a birch button here with an item frame and a smooth quartz block in it. And once that's done, now we're actually gonna do the door banner, which we're gonna grab the loom, the black banner, and 2 red dye. And let's put the black banner in the banner slot and the 2 red dye in the dye slot. Outside of red border there, with the red perfess inverted there, like that. And on the right side, we're going to add it right there, like that. And now I believe we're just doing the debug stick stuff and all the other details I forgot to do. So first off, we're going to grab the oak button, birch button, dark oak button, tripwire hooks, acacia button, stone button, and a block of your choice. Which I'll give you time to get all that because it could take a while. And you can't actually place tripwire hooks on bottom ground like that, so I'll just hold it in my hand. And I'll give you time to get all that. Well, you'll have to pause because I gotta get to keep going. And now we're gonna grab the debug stick, which I'll show you how to get. So you're gonna type in the chat /give, and then you can type in the @ symbol, and then S. Then you can type in debug, and then an underscore like that. And then you can actually just type in stick, or you can press tab after you type in debug, or after the underscore. Either works. And now let's actually get to the details. So on the left side, let's locate this middle stone slab here. On the left side, on the front, let's get a acacia button there. And toward the back, let's actually add a tripwire hook there, like that. And this very front slab right here is gonna have a acacia button. Now let's get a stone button on all of these right side upstairs, on the front and back. And this is gonna be on the right side too, but for now let's just do it on the left side. Since that's the side we're starting with. Oh yeah, my voice is getting really dry. There's water next to me, so I could either drink that or I could just finish the tutorial quickly. And now just on these front and back slabs above the stairs, we're gonna add stone buttons, but the middle is gonna be left alone. And once that's done, we'll do the details that aren't on the bottom on this side. So on the left side, we're actually gonna get a birch button on this stone slab here, on the vents. We're going to get a birch button on the stairs down here. And you see these 2 stone buttons? Well, on the logo, we're gonna line that up with stone buttons. So it looks like this. And let's also get some birch buttons on these flat stone slabs next to this stone button here. In the front there, like that. And now moving on to the right side. Remember how we did on all these stairs and just the front and back slabs? We did the stone buttons. We'll just start off simple by doing that first. And then we'll move on. The front and back slabs. Again, stone buttons and all these regular facing stairs. And stone buttons here. Stone buttons. And now let's leave 3 slabs from the front on the right side. And then we're gonna add an acacia button there. So when you're placing a block, leave 4 or leave 2, and then do it from this side. Then right after that acacia button, we're gonna add the tripwire hook. Let's leave a block and add a stone button there. And then leave a block and add a acacia button. And let's also add one on this acacia slab on the right side there. And let's add a dark oak button on this acacia stairs, as well as birch buttons on the lights here, and oak buttons on these stairs. And we also forgot details on the right side. So let's grab this stone button, and you see these two above the logo. We're gonna add it on the bottom blocks of the logo as well, lining up like that. Now I usually go very fast on the debug sticks. If you want, you can either go back in the video with arrow keys, or you can just instead of using arrow keys, go back in time with the mouse on the red bar, or you can just slow it down or pause. Anyway, I don't need to discuss this. I need to instruct you. I think that's actually it. All we have to do now is, yeah, that's it, but all we have to do now is do the interior cab, which I forgot to do. So let's grab the acacia stairs, acacia fence gate, the lever, and the stone button. And let's go inside, and let's add acacia stairs underneath the black stained glass blocks. And from behind, open an acacia fence gate for the hand, things like that. And let's add a lever right here in the bottom, and one over here as well on the right. And let's add a triangle shape with stone buttons on both sides, and a lever in here. And that should be it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, that's it for this video. Train requested by just a P42DC, so shout out to him. See you guys in the next video. Bye.